It's been a troublesome 24 hours in paradise for Roy Keane. Returning from training today, he refused to comment on his decision to quit the World Cup the night before. His announcement followed an argument with goalkeeping coach Paddy Bonner at this training ground.
He's been having concerns about his knee and some personal problems which are personal to him, and he has to go home. So on that, it was a bit of a shock, to say the least, when I come off training. I didn't want him to go home, and tried to talk him out, but there was no way I was going to do it.
How big a part did this bust up at training play in his decision, do you think?
Well, as we said, as Paddy Bonner said this morning, lad said, he has bigger arguments with his son over his homework. That is a day-to-day routine stuff, you know. I mean, I've had some really rough and tumble in training. It's all forgotten me. That wasn't anything to do with it at all.
Keane cited undisclosed personal problems and a knee injury as his reasons for wanting to leave. Hours later, he had a change of heart.
He's training this morning, he's fine, he's in with the lads, they're all gathered round him, they're all together. Maybe these things are sent to try us, and what often happens with the Irish team, we strengthen our resolve and we'll be stronger for it.
The Irish captain is notorious for his volatile temperament. He was sent off in Mick McCarthy's first international game in charge. But until now, on this tranquil tropical island, there has been no sign of any underlying problem. So the harmony and the relaxed atmosphere, which has been evident in the Irish camp all of this week, has for the moment been delivered a massive blow. With 10 days to go until the opening World Cup game against Cameroon, this is exactly what Ireland didn't need. Stephen Watson, BBC Newsline, Saipan. Well, following Roy Keane's very public criticism of the training facilities here in Saipan and the manager Mick McCarthy then summoned Keane to a meeting of the entire squad. That meeting, according to McCarthy, descended into a slanging match between himself and Roy Keane. He said he would not tolerate the abusive way that Keane had spoken to him, and McCarthy said he'd prefer to start the World Cup minus one player rather than go to the World Cup with a player who had shown nothing but utter disregard for the team. McCarthy said he will miss Keane's ball skills on the field, but as a member of the squad, he's not bothered one bit. I spoke to Mick at the press conference, and this is what he had to say.
When I was told, I specifically asked him, is it me? No. Is it training ground? No. Is it the flight? Is it the fact that the media circus when we left the airport? What is it? Is anything we've done to change it? And there was none of those things. It was personal. It was me, it's me, it's me, it's me. Personal.
Well, at that press conference, McCarthy was flanked by three senior players, Alan Kelly, Niall Quinn and Steve Staunton. They all backed the manager, and Steve Staunton said that Roy's behaviour was completely unacceptable. He'd never seen anything quite like it before. He said there are lines that you don't cross, and Roy did cross it. Niall Quinn, too, backed the manager. He wished Roy well for his future career and agreed that the training facilities in Saipan were not up to international standard, but they'd trained on worse before. And if there was to be a disagreement, it should have been done in-house. It should have been kept between the squad, and said that Roy running to the media and the newspapers was not bravery, but just disruptiveness. As for Roy Keane himself, he's believed to still be here on the island of Saipan, though there are some suggestions that he may be catching an early morning flight to a nearby island of Guam before heading to Tokyo. One thing's for sure, he will not be on the Republic of Ireland's charter jet in the morning to their new World Cup base of Izumo. He has very much played his last game for the Republic of Ireland, and Ireland's head to Japan with their World Cup preparations very much in disarray. Checking into Saipan Airport and out of the World Cup, Roy Keane remained calm and composed as he returned to the media spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Roy, can you give us just one reaction being sent home from the World Cup? Can you give us any insight into what happened last night?
No.
Can you even tell us how you're feeling at the moment?
Feel very good. Clear conscience. And I'm happy to be going home. Happy to go and see my family.
Any regrets at all?
No regrets.
Not even about playing in the World Cup?
There's more important things to worry about.
It's been a very tough week. Inside mentally, how are you feeling right now heading home?
Great. Good to be going home.
Is it true that Manchester United have chartered their jet to take you home?
Got no comment on that.
So what's your plans from here?
Get my flight.
There was Keane's public criticism of training facilities and a subsequent row with manager Mick McCarthy, which led to his dismissal last night. Earlier, Keane had been left on his own at the team hotel to make travel arrangements after the rest of the Irish squad flew to their new training base in Izumo in Japan. So the Republic of Ireland prepare for their opening World Cup game against Cameroon in 8 days' time without their inspirational captain. He exits the biggest footballing tournament in the world alone and in disgrace. Stephen Watson, BBC Newsline, Saipan.